actress, they were like, they literally stopped doing what has been working for decades because of one company. He was just like, I don't understand how you're gonna take decades of a system that is working. Writers are happy, writers are getting paid, they can build, they can have families, they can buy homes, they can have lives.
Take a vacation.
And he was just like, they took that system and just said, and threw it out the window and said, oh, we're gonna now follow the Netflix system. They're like, Netflix hasn't even been profitable.
You mean in terms of just contracting?
In terms of how they do. Just how they do. So having these like
do they underpay writers and stuff?
Oh yes.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I know they.
Oh yes. So
if you
write something, they're going to give you that base, right?
You don't own the publishing, do you?
And you don't own anything.
Because that's why Michaela left. Yeah, that's why she left.
Yeah.
She was like, thank you.
You want to own all of my? It's IP. You want to own my IP? No.
Right.
But just think like. We all grew up, at least most of us grew up in a time when a TV show went 22 weeks.
Oh yeah. And now you got 6-week shows. I'm like,
22
come on now.
weeks. And now you have shows that went from 10 episodes to 8 and now 6.
Yeah.
So that was like TV Blinders. I was like, come on now, y'all.
Yeah. I know.
I was like, and it's an hour. They did hour shows back then too.
I'm like, I will stick with a show that's 22 weeks. Because
The Dick Van Dyke Show, 32. The Dick Van Dyke Show has 30 episodes in a season. Let me tell you something. Perry Mason was like 48. I was just like, wait, we still in season 5?
But I remember being young at that. It was not until like the end of the summer almost that you were still watching.
Right.
It was almost like it never stopped.
Yeah. And now it's like it's fast TV.
Yeah.
We're giving you now 6 episodes, and it's like you can't tell a solid story in 6 episodes.
But
even with that, the crew and they can't sustain a living, right? So they get paid once, and then here this show is so popular that the hits and the streams are like in the millions, but they're not telling anybody what that algorithm is.
Right.
Because once we know what that algorithm is, then that's how we're going to calculate the dollars.
Right.
And they don't want to share that algorithm.
And remember, this is the same thing that happened. I mean, I was in LA during the actor strike back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, that was when Spike and them had, because there was nothing being done. Yeah. But that was what it was all about, was the residuals from the, at that point, this tape, the VHS tapes, all the stuff that they were doing. So it's really the same argument. It's just now
every time technology changes.
But it's even, what's worse about it now is the creations, these episodes, these stories are staying on one platform the entire lifespan of that show. Netflix does not have deals with TNT or TBS.
They're not licensing.
They're not licensing.
And that's how a lot of them get their money.
It's reverse.
HBO
does licensing for Paramount.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Wow.
But if you don't license, that means that people are not watching it on other
That means
platforms.
you don't you can never see this.
Right.
So when they have shows and movies Netflix are canceling, that's
It's done.
That is a wrap. So those 3-cent checks, they're not even going to get bent.
Yeah. Once they take it off the platform, any payments stop.
But Netflix actually buys other licenses, other
They
stuff.
do.
I know, like,
They do.
They've had,
That's how they started off.
No, they do.
Yeah.
But
They don't.
it's good for the
but
goose,
they
ain't good for the
don't.
gander.
They don't.
Yeah.
And
It's
also
just
they're
done.
licensing a lot of foreign movies,
Right.
Oh, yeah,
like
lots,
Korean,
lots.
lot.
Yep, I
And they
see
don't
it.
have to pay actors for, they don't have to do all that.